So next we have Beatriz Barreal from Mexico, who's going to talk about sustainability as a path toward the revaluation of identity and pride of tourist destinations within the local community. Beatriz and I are also members and partners in the Latin American and Caribbean Ecotourism Network, some of the founding people. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. Thank you, Tallinn. Thank you, Estonia, for this incredible experience. And thank you all for being here and giving me the time to share my point of view on sustainability. The reason that I take sustainability as a revaluation of local pride of identity, it's because I am originally dedicated to marketing and communication. And I turned myself into sustainability the day that I discovered that Quintana Roo, where Cancun is located, we used to hold the highest rate of suicide among young people below 24 years old. And that very day, I decided that I was not going to be part of that system, of that machine creating prosperity. So that is the origin of the creation of our NGO, Riviera Maya Sostenible, Sustainable Riviera Maya. We are a linking body with the vision to make sustainability the perfect balance of science, technology, and humanism. Because if we are not person-centered, we will never move anywhere. Our mission is to improve the quality of the life of the inhabitant from reassessment of self-identity and loving again who we are. If we do not fall in love again with us, with ourselves, with our company, our destinations, our life, we will never be sustainable, really. We will check points for sustainability, but we need to do a change from within. Our goal is to make sustainable tourism the engine of development, a generator of wealth, an instrument of peace, and at the same time, a preserver of natural, cultural, and social treasure, taking certifications as the journey, because the path can be shown by certifications. Our vision, we call it global vision. From local to global, from global to local. We need to go in both directions. How to make sustainability a revaluation process? It's making locals to reevaluate their natural, social, and cultural capitals, highlighting the global assets, and making local the global standards, criteria, and indicators. And I say that sustainability, it's like God. Everybody talks about sustainability, but nobody understands anything about sustainability. And it's like a cloud in the sky, like, sustainability. We all talk about that, but when you say you dedicate your life to sustainability, and everybody says, you plant trees. Yes, also. So we have to raise awareness in co-responsibility in climate crisis. We need to raise awareness on everybody of us that we live in one home, we share home. We breathe the same air in the whole world. And making good practices core values in marketing. This is a Mayan boy in a contest that we did for them to get some tablets to get communicated. But the contest, it was about reassessing the local biodiversity and putting them in pictures. And then they had to talk about their pictures. So we work from micro to macro and from macro to micro. So when we talk about international standards, we find criteria, we have indicators, and if we take them to the local level, we find a guide of good practices. This is our methodology because we find a big gap between the current state of the global standards and these goals that we have and the desired state in the local reality. And we found that localization of the goals and making them feel local, involve community in the process is the solution. And we designed this bridge of localization. First, understanding the context, meaning who we are. From there, reassessing our identity and love who we are. And from there, planning together the future or co-creating the future to take care and share who we are with the right person that is coming to our home to take care, love, and respect our home, as you do in your places. You never invite anyone to have a dinner in your place that will not care, respect, and love what you are. So it's about who we are, local identity assets, and love who we are, we care, and we realize that we need to improve as well. Yes, but it's like when we do a personal process. And co-create the future and share with the right target. All these programs are aligned with Global Sustainable Tourism Criteria and SDGs, by the way, which I feel that if we only take the 17th of collaboration, that will be enough. Because from collaboration, we can find all the angles of the diamond. And from there, we can really collect the real diamond. So how we do our process, we have achieved after more than 10 years of attempts to start making out of sustainability a need to local heroes or entrepreneurs and company owners. So we started with the top 100 in 2022. And the top 100, as we all know, gives us like an organic approach to sustainability in destinations. Because in our methodology, we find the local heroes and we go there and we reassess them to remind them that they are doing the right things or not. But we always, every single day, have the new hope with the new sun. And life is reminding us that every single day, we have the opportunity to make things better. So, but by the local compliance, of course, inspiring stories and socialize these stories, we have to discover, we have this emotional bonding with each story, and one hero talks to the other hero, and in that way, sustainability starts being like, oh, I feel so good when I know that I'm doing so good, or I know that I can improve, but I take the responsibility. So this is where it comes the co-responsibility, and we create a collective responsible action. So like the roadmap, it's like who we are before the eyes of the global standards. Reevaluate identity, it's how to reassess good or not so good practices and take the opportunity to improve. And to co-create the future in a governance collaboration model, that's why I say only the 17th could be okay. And the market access should be a sustainability-based market, what I called unique, sustainable selling points. Because in that way, nobody ever could be like us. We will be unique, but based on sustainable. Because destinations are human-based experiences, and places and companies can be measured and improved because we are all people, persons. So the certification journey, it's like the pre-certification. We call the top 100 the pre-certification. And the scan for GTP, we call it pre-certification for companies. And this has been a very, very nice way of getting away the blocks of people that when you talk about certification, it's like, oh my God, God is coming, someone is gonna punish us, and no. And with green destinations and the scan for companies in GTP or the top 100, it's like going into the emotional side and saying, you are doing good. You are doing some, tell me what you are doing good. Of course, we all need to be revalued, even in front of us. That's when we do the revaluation of our own uniquenesses. We create these committees with participative governance and marketing based in good practices, because we want people who value those practices. We don't want people who only want bracelet and beer for 7 days. Not that anymore, please. We have had done enough. And then fostering good practices, everybody together, authorities, companies, and residents in the certification journey. So we have found that green destinations is the way that we can remind and love who we are, measure and improve, reevaluating, and working in local KPIs. What do we really can do here and now with our capabilities? Promotion based in our essence target markets, and share prosperity from micro to macro and macro to micro to get local impact and global goals results. And well, I have already talked about this, and this is us working in Mayan communities, and you will be seeing tomorrow one of our local heroes in the Mayan communities, because we think that if we don't raise the pride of the Mayan, which are our bases in Quintana Roo, and suddenly you find like maybe you are in Miami, or I don't have anything against Miami, but and the Mayans, where are the Mayans? Excuse me? Where is the local identity? So we are working really hard for people to get in touch again with the Mayan heart. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Beatriz. Bien hecho.